Opting out of standardized testing is something some parents say they have the right to do. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Lauren St. Germain. Tonight, Hamilton County testing officials say refusing to test will negatively affect your child's end-of-the-year grade. News Channel 9's Hannah Lawrence has the story.
Josh, Lauren, one Lookout Valley dad sent a letter to opt his child out of TCAP testing this week. But tonight, after the school tried to make his child test anyways, the dad says he's pulling him from class for the rest of the week.
And I said, thank you very much. I pay your paycheck. I'll be checking my child out today, and he won't be back until Friday when the TCAPs are done.
Dan Baker says standardized testing procedures make his youngest son anxious.
Yes, it pushes him.
He says that's why he didn't want him to take them.
I told him your teacher and your principal both know in no uncertain terms that you're not to be taking the TCAP. If they try to force you, call me.
Baker says his push to end TCAP testing in schools began 2 years ago after the process also wore on his oldest son's physical, mental, and emotional being.
There's no way that whatever he scored on the TCAP that year reflected what he knows.
Tonight, Director of Hamilton County Testing, Kirk Kelly, says not taking those tests could come at a price. He says annual testing scores are worth 15% of a student's second semester grade in elementary school and 25% in high school.
And here again, if the student or students refuse to take the test, and we have no other course but to stay within the guidelines that are set forth, and that is to use it as a portion of the grade, and if you have no portion of the grade, then that will impact the student.
Baker says he wrote this letter and opted out last year. His child's grade was not affected. Kelly says that's only because the county receives scores too late for all children to include them in final grades. He says they expect them to be on time this year.
The reason that I'm taking such a hard stand in elementary school is because their grades are worth the least overall.
Kelly says Baker is the second parent who's discussed opting out of testing in Hamilton County. He says he believes the other elementary school parent has agreed to let their child participate after meetings with school administrators. Coming up at 6, I'll have Baker's plans for next school year.
All right, thanks, Hannah. Testing is scheduled at most schools through Thursday. Makeups extend into next week.